in the spirit of Thanksgiving being upon us, I want to talk about a book that has changed the way I look at my life and has made me a more grateful. Before reading this book, I was at a point where I had a real inner battle going on. I felt plagued by bad habits that I kept repeating even though I knew I wanted to change. These were habits that distracted me from my work, my passion, my good habits, and that made me unhappy. My mom one day, out of the blue, just handed me this book and said, "This is a good book for you." Now, I sort of tossed this book to the side as another bad habit of procrastination, but when I did pick it up, I couldn't stop reading. Now, I'm not just going to read this book for you, you should do that yourself, but what I am going to do is go over what changed my outlook on bad habits and made me more mentally resilient. This book explains that to become a better person, a stronger person, it's all about starting small, making small changes consistently. That's why it's called Atomic Habits. Atomic meaning very small. Improving habits and becoming a better person is a slow process. It's delayed gratification, which we all could use more of. With this delayed gratification, it's easy to dismiss the progress in front of you because it's slow. Slow, yet more substantial. To get rid of old habits, we must first understand what they are and why they happen. Our lives are made out of habits, and every habit is made out of 4 parts. Cue, craving, response, reward. Cue, craving, response, reward. The book explains that this cycle can be incredibly short or very long depending on the habit. For example, we all have the habit of turning the light switch on when we walk into a dark room. Cue, you walk into the dark room. Craving, you want to be able to see. Response, you flip the light switch. Reward, you satisfy your craving to see. Turning the light switch becomes associated with being in a dark room. It was in this book where I understood one of my own bad habits. Sometimes when I was writing the rough draft to a video using a lot of brain power, I would start picking anything if I couldn't come up with the next sentence or whatnot. This exact example, kind of, was in the book and hit home. Cue, you are answering emails. Craving, you begin to feel stressed and overwhelmed by work. You want to feel in control. Response, you bite your nails. Reward, you satisfy your craving to reduce stress. Biting your nails becomes associated with answering emails. And now we have a habit. There is a literal linkage in my brain that bonds an empty page with picking because my subconscious knows the reward. Once I understood my bad habit and why it happened, my subconscious traveled to my conscious and I began to become aware of when this cycle was happening. The awareness is what kills the bad habit. Okay, one more example, but this one's important and will apply to all of us. Cue, you hit a stumbling block on your project at work. Craving, you feel stuck and want to relieve your frustration. Response, you pull out your phone and check social media. Reward, you satisfy your craving to feel relief. Checking social media becomes associated with feeling stalled at work. We can apply this cycle to every time we pick up our phone and go on social media. Feeling bored, pick up your phone. Feeling bored even when watching a movie, pick up your phone. I find myself repeating this habit more at the editing desk rather than the writing desk. And the funny part is, I don't even have these apps on my phone anymore. But this habit is so far engraved in my subconscious that even picking up my phone and unlocking it is associated with a sign of relief. We must understand our subconscious in order to change our subconscious. Every habit we have lies in our subconscious mind. Develop an understanding of your bad habits and it will gift you the freedom to go on the slow path of progress as a person, 1% better every day. Get your free custom field notes notebook by joining the Patreon from now until December 24th. I got plenty left and I'm not afraid to get more. The link is right here.